Frank de Jong and Martinez have stormed the Ajax office and they've told them that, please, accept the bids of United that they've really put into that you guys should take in. That is what the players have really gone ahead to really tell the board of Ajax. And they've been influenced by Erik ten Hag because by the time he was at Ajax, he knew how much these players could cost. So that's one of the stories we're going to talk about today. We're talking about Dybala. United in discussions with Dybala agents, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano in there for you. And there is a Ronaldo story that is really growing up, confirmed that Ronaldo is not going to be with United in Bangkok in there for you. So tomorrow morning, Ronaldo is not going to be on the plane. You get? Then lastly, we are talking the Jong agents in London to get the final bits of this deal done as Tony Boyle and the Chelsea entourage are in Barcelona meeting Laporte over the players who go by the names of Cesar Azpilicueta, Marcos Alonso, who want to cross from Chelsea to Barcelona, and to discuss about De Jong and Serginho Dest, who want out of Barcelona in there for you. I go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, please endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, click the subscription button. After clicking it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel in there for you. Without further ado, allow me to get into this story because it has lots of positive for Manchester United. It looks like the deal of De Jong, Antony and Martinez are really coming to happening in there for you. Then Fabrizio Romano today morning came out and told us that United have held discussions with Paul Dybala's agents in there for you, and even Di Marzio came out and really told us this story that they are really holding talks in there for you. Then the goal reporter, the Manchester United correspondent for goal, who goes by names of James Robson, has come out and let us know that Paul Dybala is liked by Manchester United, but there has been little indication of him being in Ten Hag's thoughts. Obviously, 100% believe that Ten Hag wouldn't like a player like Paul Dybala. You never know what is going to happen when Ronaldo quits, because everything relies on Ronaldo staying or leaving. United, being a brand, might really tell Erik ten Hag that, please, get in that player. We've lost a player who has close to 400 million followers. We lost Paul Pogba, who had close to 56 million followers. Then Paul Dybala is having close to 50 million followers on Instagram, and he's one of the most followed footballers in the world. Can we really have him in here for the shirt sales in there for you? But I don't believe that Erik ten Hag can buy such a scenario, because for him, he believes that it's not the players that really, it's not the fame of the players that really make a team strong. It's what the composition of those players on the field of play do that really get a team money. The more supporters you get in the world, the more money you make. United has been feeding on the fame that Sir Alex Ferguson made, all built way back. That's what United has been feeding on. As we speak now, Man City and Liverpool are really trying to take over, because in the recent years, they are the ones who have been winning more oftenly. United needs to see itself back to the winning ways, and Erik ten Hag is a believer that to get back to the winning ways, you don't have to be having players like Dybala, Ronaldo, Paul Pogba. You get? He believes in a team and getting players who are really so much concentrated onto the field of play. Look at the players he has brought in. Ericsson is one of those players that really gives himself time to rest and is not so much into the showbiz business, because he knows that the more time you don't rest, the more you're really going to lose yourself on the field of play. So, when you look at Paul Pogba, if Erik ten Hag told the board that, please, I want Paul Pogba, he would have stayed. But Erik ten Hag was contacted by the board and they asked him that, please, would you like to use Paul Pogba in your squad? He told them, no, I don't even need to meet Paul Pogba, let him go, because I don't entertain players of his stature at Manchester United. So Erik ten Hag knows the best thing to do, and I don't believe that Paulo Dybala will come to Manchester United, by the way. And I'll be shocked if Paulo Dybala comes in at Manchester United, because I'm 100% a person who really believes that we're on a rebuild. And a 27-year-old of a match is still young, but his past has been categorized with very many failures. You get? He has a high potential, but if he failed to show it in the Serie A at Juventus, do you think he will come in and show it at Manchester United? That's out. That's out. So I'm 100% sure that Erik ten Hag is now thinking of Marcus Rashford and Anton Martial to lead the line, and sometimes Bruno Fernandes to play as a false nine. I really believe those are the thoughts of Erik ten Hag as we speak now. For any sane manager at Manchester United, that's what he should be thinking, because these two players really have history of scoring goals. 20 goals, mind you. Anton Martial came in here in his first season, scored 17. You get? After scoring 17 goals, Anton Martial went ahead to do the needful and really scored, I think, another 23 goals in the season of 2019-2020. I remember that like yesterday. He scored 23 goals the entire season. So, 100% believe if he really gives them what they really need, the creativity that is needed, him and Marcus Rashford can help us lead that line until next season, because in the market right now, there are no centre forwards. There are no centre forwards of quality. There are only two. Erling Haaland, who went to Man City, and Darwin Núñez, whom we really missed out. And he went to Liverpool. That's it. So 100% believe we don't need Dybala. Let us really walk this path together with Anton Martial, Marcus Rashford. I mean, aim is not to win the trophy, but we can win the UEFA Europa League with that squad that Erik ten Hag is building. Then later, when we really qualify for the Champions League next season, we can really be so much attractive. And I know in this season, there is going to break out another striker like Erling Haaland or Darwin Núñez. Trust me, that striker is really going to be up there in the market. And it will depend on how the likes of Martial are really going to perform. That's it. It will depend on how the likes of the Martial is really going to perform in there for you. So, to me, I really believe like Dybala might be even his agents are really working for a move. I read a story when he was in Argentina regretting that he wishes he would have taken that deal of 80 million euros per year that Juventus had given him, because right now it's hard for him to get a team to play because he's expensive, and you never know. On the deadline day, very many teams will fidget in there for you and they can really find him space. That is Paulo Dybala, but he's a free agent right about now. Let's get into this story. Cristiano Ronaldo hasn't talked to Erik ten Hag yet. This is a crucial element to it. It's someone else who communicated his wishes to leave. Man United are kind of thinking that maybe talks with Ten Hag could turn things around. Laurie Whitwell, journalist for The Athletic covering United, in there for you. He's like a Manchester United correspondent for The Athletic UK. Now, amidst all these things going around, there is mixed stories flowing left, right, and center that I'm not really understanding. Different sources that are so much fed in by the club are giving us different sources of news. What is behind this move? Who is behind this move, guys? You get? I'm 100% sure that there is something that is being masterminded in here for you. There is someone who wants to get out as a hero and wants the other to be a villain. I don't know who is that. Now, this story is not directed by the club. No way. No way. The club can't really put its sympathy on Ronaldo because we've seen the likes of Samuel Lucas coming out and really talking about Ronaldo falling out with Ralf Rangnick. Harry Maguire going in there to like the post on Instagram that really trolled Ronaldo in there for you. So Samuel Lucas coming out and saying that Ronaldo is leaving because United is in the UEFA Europa League, and whenever United is the UEFA Europa League, 25% reduction of the salary of each United player is made. You get? All those are being let out by the club. Samuel Lucas in there for you. Now, Laurie Whitwell is being used by someone from a Ronaldo camp. When, as I'm really scanning this, he's being used by someone from a Ronaldo camp, according to me, according to my reasoning, because the board cannot let this story out. It's Ronaldo who has let this story out that he has never talked to Erik ten Hag, even on WhatsApp or what. You get? that means Ronaldo is painting himself a picture that I was the first to fall out with these people. I don't even want Erik ten Hag. Because if at all he liked Erik ten Hag, he would have really begged for an audience with him or requested for an audience with him because he's his new permanent manager at Manchester United, and they discussed these issues. But the mere coming out and letting us know that even Ronaldo used someone else to communicate his wishes to leave United to Ten Hag, that is something that shows you that Ronaldo had already made up his mind to leave, and he wants to get himself to a brand where he's supposed to be and make himself sound a lot that he was the first to break away with Manchester United, because this is like a countering story. It's countering the stories that Samuel Lucas, the Manchester United correspondent for the Manchester Evening News, had already put out. He has really put out lots of things concerning Ragnick fallout with Ronaldo wanting a lot of salary, you get, very many things at Manchester United, you get. So, the likes of Fabrizio Romano are being fed by the agent of Ronaldo, that Ronaldo got to know that United is lacking ambition. I told them that's a lie. That's a lie. Lacking ambition is a lie, because right now, United has gone to Ajax and they want two players, Martinez and Antony. The agent of Jong is in Manchester, is in London, at the office of Manchester United, and they're discussing a deal. You get? So, he who loves last, loves best. So in this, I'm asking myself who's really going to win it, but trust me, I know United is really going to go on and make signings, and they really want to show and really expose Ronaldo out there, because he says that United is lacking ambition, and they're going to go in there and sign these players. Close to 180 million pounds is going to be spent. Then, will the allegations of Ronaldo that United lacked ambition still stand? They won't. The fact is, Ronaldo is leaving Manchester United because he wants to play in Champions League football. That's it. Who ordered Jorge Mendes to go in and really gate those teams that are really looking for him to sign him? Ronaldo ordered Jorge Mendes to go in and make investigations and really inquire. Those inquiries were ordered by Ronaldo. If Ronaldo never wanted him to make those inquiries, you get, he would have told him that, please don't try over much, it's your job, let me start Manchester United. But he told him that, please go on and do that. Even if I'm ready to rephrase it and think that it was Jorge Mendes coming in and telling him, please, do you really want us to go in and really look for options of you to play? If Ronaldo was okay staying at Manchester United, he would have told him, please, stop it. You get? So, everywhere, to me, it's eating up Ronaldo. Ronaldo doesn't want to stay here because we are not in Champions League football. And I think it's better for him to come out and really say it. Because you are really losing out, according to me. There is a fan base of United that really likes you, but you are lying at it, that there is lack of ambition. Yet we have a new manager, you get, who has really told you that I'm going really to use you, and you've gone ahead to undermine him by not even meeting him or talking to him verbally or via WhatsApp or any Zoom or any terms of communication. And you just sit in there and send a representative to him that, please, I'm not going to play for Manchester United. Yet, from the 22nd, I think Erik ten Hag got confirmed as a Manchester United manager by the end of March. You get? So, why wouldn't Ronaldo go ahead and tell Erik ten Hag that, please, I'm not going to be part of your program around April or even after 22nd May, because he knew that everything was done and we're not going to play in the Champions League. That's it. So, why now? That's the question that I'm leaving for you to come in and really answer to me or to yourselves. Fabrizio Romano just minutes ago has come out and confirmed to us that Cristiano Ronaldo will not be part of Manchester United squad to start for the start of the preseason. He's not gonna travel to Bangkok tomorrow. Man United accept to give Ronaldo additional time off to deal with personal family issues. This is a lie. There is no way a story comes in that you want to leave and then you have family issues. If I were Ronaldo, family issues would have come in at first, then I say I want to leave. But if at all family issues come in after you say that you want to leave Manchester United, and after your agent is trading you to every Tom, Dick and Harry of a club, then that's a lie. No family issue is there. Ronaldo doesn't want to be associated with Manchester United anymore. He wants to be sold to a team that is playing Champions League football. So, but it's okay. To me, I'm 100% okay, because Erik ten Hag said, I'm not going to travel with a player to Bangkok and Australia who doesn't want to be with Manchester United, because that is the source of leaks and the disorganizations in or from the dressing room. So, Ronaldo, please, I think it's okay. Leave United, and let's see how United is going to prevail. I believe we are really going to perform better. I'm telling you the truth. We are really going to perform better, because everyone will look at each other as an equal at Manchester United in there for you. So, Lord Whitwell today, after that Ronaldo story, we go to Antony and Lisandro Martinez. Laurie Whitwell, you know him, journalist covering Manchester United, or a United correspondent for The Athletic. He has come out and said Antony is someone Erik ten Hag really likes, but the price Ajax are demanding are way beyond that United would be willing to pay. They've had conversations, but no bid has been actually put in yet. But when he comes in and says this, I totally don't believe him about no bids put in yet. United is in talks with Ajax. Offers have been made. Yesterday, a story coming in from Goal Brazil said United has made a bid of £51 million to Ajax. Trust me, Ajax will sell this player. They're going to sell Antony. Reason, they know that no team is going to get them this amount of money next season. £51 million is so much for a team which goes by the names of Ajax for Antony. And I've heard that the reason as why they're really selling him expensively is Antony and Sao Paulo had something in the agreement when they're selling him to Ajax. They told Ajax that there is a percentage of money that you're going to get from Antony when you are selling him from Ajax to any other team. So that 18 million pounds that exceeds from the 51 million pounds is the amount of money that is supposed to go to a side which goes by them Sao Paulo in there for you. So we are waiting to see what is really going to happen in there for you. Then Ajax want 125 million for both Lisandro Martinez and Antony in negotiations with Manchester United. So negotiations are ongoing, but a side which goes by the names of Ajax has told Manchester United that we want 125. That is 105 million pounds for these two players. That is Duncan Castles. Duncan Castles came back with a bang of letting us know of how Ronaldo wants to leave Manchester United. He's the man that broke the story. Then David Austin of The Athletic British said it or confirmed it, and Fabrizio did the same. So that is Duncan Castles, 125 million euros. That is 105 million pounds for a team which goes by the names of Ajax. That means Ajax are willing to take 69 million pounds for a player who goes by the names of Antony, and 69, 31, and close to 30, and close to 38 or 39 million pounds for Lisandro Martinez. Will United cough this out? But the CEO told the supporters in the pub that United has money and we're going to spend. So I think we should get these deals off of the line, because we are running short of time. But it depends on what United really has in its pockets. But I really believe that according to the players we're really going to sell, I think we shouldn't really even hesitate to go in and bring in Antony and Lisandro Martinez. But they've given us an offer that we should go ahead and pay them. Let's go and pay for these players to come in at Manchester United without further ado in there for you. Then Antony has been valued as high as 69 million pounds. However, expect to be able to drive the figure down. To me, I believe that if they're to give us Antony at 60 million pounds, it's okay. because he's a forward, he's a winger, his stats are really amazing, and he's really at that level, that kind of money. Even if people say that he's overvalued, but if Rafinha is going in for 55 or 60 million pounds, why do you say that Antony is not worth that money? Antony played in the Champions League and really exposed very many teams. He scored goals, you get? So why not really get him into the level it's supposed to be? That is Antony. To me, I really believe that 69 is so much. If at all they reduce it or drive it down to 60 million pounds, that is okay for me, for Antony in there for you. Meaning that United will go in and put in like 50 million pounds or 51 million pounds. Then the rest of the 9 million pounds will come on as add-ons. I think that won't be bad business for these boys in there for you. Then, all right, that is Duncan Castles. We've seen that they've really been made to come in and do the different. Now, Duncan Castles has reported that Manchester United have made offers for Lisandro Martinez and Antony with personal terms on the two deals. So that means as they're negotiating with Ajax, United are also putting personal terms in place. That means Ajax are so much expectant of these deals to come to a happening. That's why United is really even putting personal terms in place, and that means they are talking to the agent of the players, and that means they've been given a go to talk to the players in there for you. And anytime from now, I know these two players will come in at Carrington or at Manchester United in there for you. Then this is what has really put me to do this story right now, that Martinez and Antony want out. You get? Antony and Lisandro Martinez have placed pressure on Ajax to accept Manchester United's current offers for them. 1. The offer of Lisandro Martinez is less by £5 million. The offer of Antony is less by £18 million. That means in the fee that United is offering, they are less by £23 million. As Ajax want 105, United are willing to offer 80 million in total for the deals of these two players in there for you. Is it realistic for United? Yeah. I think Antony at 60 it's okay. Lisandro Martinez at 38 it's okay. You get? It's okay, and I can really take those deals in there for you for now. Sorry about that. But coming out and really putting pressure on Ajax to accept the United's current offers, it's really something that is new and just gone in through. That means they're really pressurizing for a move to join Manchester United. So the players are showing them that this is our only chance to go in and play Premier League football. And by the way, if you are doubting, I can give you an example of David Neres. David Neres, the previous season, he really played very, very, very well. And this season, he flopped. That's why he was sold to Benfica. Is it FC Porto or Benfica? One of those two Portuguese sides. That's where he was sold. So Antony and Lisandro Martinez know it very well that it's their chance to cross from Ajax to the Premier League. And when you cross to the Premier League, that means more eyes are really going to be viewing you, and more eyes mean more money. They don't want to fall a victim like David Neres felt. Even Ajax knows it very well. They've gone ahead to say that we don't want to lose Antony money like we lost in Neres. They valued Neres at close to £50 million, and they didn't get that money. No team really gave them that money. You get? But right now, they've sold him to Feyenoord. Is it No, it's Benfica or FC Porto at £25 million. That means they made a big loss of close to £15 million in there for you. So Ajax are observing that, and I know that United and Ajax are really having a very good relation with Edwin van der Sar. Let's wait and see what really happens in between these two teams in there for you. So let's get to the Frankie de Jong story. Frankie de Jong finds signing for Chelsea much more interesting than United. However, his priority is still to stay at Barca. That has been Rivaldo over managing Barca. That was the first thing that really came in through in there for you. But as hours went through, we got to know this, that Relevo was really trying to really do a story of his, and he really based on this story that Barcelona want 80 million pounds, 80 million euros for the target, Frankie de Jong, and Chelsea would consider offering 60 million euros plus Marcos Alonso and Aspilicueta in there for you. So, because Chelsea have really held a meeting with Barcelona, and they've just arrived in Barcelona, that is Tony Boyle with other people of Chelsea are holding a meeting with Barcelona in there. This is why Revolver came in and really said this. But finally, we've gotten the truth that United and De Jong are really at a certain place. You get? Because Frank de Jong's agent is in London to meet with Manchester United. Chelsea want him, but the player prefers the option of going to Old Trafford and working with Erik ten Hag. Alright, right now in this situation, Barcelona want to sell the player. And it's in the hands of the player to tell Barcelona where he wants to go. Because Barcelona can't forcefully tell him that go here. You get? He has a contract, he can say, I'm staying here. So they have to really let the player go where he wants, and the player wants to go with Erik ten Hag. He's been talking with Erik ten Hag on a daily, and he wanted to really stay at Barcelona, but if at all Barcelona don't want him, he prefers to rejoin his former manager at Ajax, that is Erik ten Hag, who is a permanent manager at Manchester United. Now, let's talk about the agent being in London. When someone hears London, will say, all right, if it's London, Chelsea is based in London and Manchester United is based in Manchester. Let me educate you, if at all you never knew. United holds offices in London. They hold offices that side in London. So they are really trying to discuss the final bits of this deal, because Fabrizio told us that the upfront fee is 65 million euros. You get? But the reason as to why this deal is stalling is, one, United and Barcelona are still negotiating on how the 20 million euro add-ons are going to be paid. You get? But I know Barcelona want to sell, Chelsea coming in, but it said that Chelsea are in Barcelona to discuss the deal between their players, Cesar Aspilicueta and Marcos Alonso, because they've already agreed personal terms with Barcelona and they're there to agree a fee, but they would also want to go in and negotiate whether to give them 60 million euros and these two players. But I know what Barcelona want. Barcelona want money because they're not desperate to get in those players. Even United has Alex Telles, they can put them into that deal, you get? But they don't want those players. They're 100% sure that they want money to go in and buy other players, you get? That's it, what is happening in Barcelona in there for you. So guys, thank you very much for watching us in. Frankie de Jong agents are in London to really discuss the final details and bits of the deal. But I don't rule out that this deal can turn out to go in and favor Chelsea. I can't rule that out, because Chelsea can come in and hijack this deal and they take the player, depending on what they are really going to offer. It depends what they are putting on table for Barcelona and what they are really putting up for the player, because the player is going to United, but United is not playing the Champions League. But has Erik ten Hag convinced him enough that, please come in and we just play one season out of the Champions League and the rest of the season we're going to be playing? That's another question that I don't know what its answer is. Erik ten Hag is really working hard to get in this man who goes by the names of De Jong, because he really believes that he's going to be the gum to his team, the reference to his team, especially in the midfield in there for you. So thank you guys for watching in. Tell me what you think about De Jong's agent in London. Antony and Martinez wanting out. United have been told that they should pay 125 million euros or 105 million pounds for this duo that plays for Ajax in there for you. But I really believe that United really has a very good negotiation with the Ajax and they can really get in these players. And Erik ten Hag, being at Ajax, I think he knows how much these players were valued in there for you, because Ajax is a selling team. They're a selling team. I've heard the manager of Ajax saying that we're not going to sell these players. You don't know what you're talking about. Ajax can't keep a player. Can't keep a player if at all a realistic valuation is met by the player or by the team that really needs the player. So the manager is doing his job. We've just talked about Ronaldo. By the end of the season, he was saying, I'm going to start Manchester United. Right now, he's saying, I'm going away. You get? So that is what football is all about. Lot of politics, lots of lies, but all in all, we are here to present you all these stories in here onto the United Matters channel. Go by the names of Rock and David. United Matters channel is what we... United Matters channel is the channel where we are broadcasting live from. Your reactions are welcome to the comment section below. I sign out for now. One more story to go. It might be alive in there for you here on this channel. I'm out.